Okay, here we go. Actually, I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit nervous. Just got anxiety and stuff. I tell you about it, but not here, not today. This toolbar, Microsoft, I mean, it's pretty cool. Thing is, though, I sent a message to them, a request or whatever. You can see my stuff. I don't care. I used to worry about being doxxed, but listen to that, the heater here in Texas. It's amazing. Hardly ever use that thing. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to delete this, like speed fans and stuff, and I don't mess with this much. I like this. I'm going to keep this. Some of these I'll keep, but the point is, the overflow doesn't show all my icons. I got a buttload more icons that are not showing, and if I want to get to them, like if they put a little arrow right here that would open the rest of your icons, or some way to open the rest of your icons, because I got, back in the old days, having a lot of icons on the bottom of your toolbar would slow your system down because systems were obviously a lot weaker. I'm talking over 20 years ago, back then, and back when I built this. I built this originally between this browser I'm going to show you here in a little bit. That's an IP. I'm not going to show you my IP. I don't care if you know who I am, but I don't want you to know my freaking IP address or any part of it, even though it's working on the old standard of modems and not the new DSLs and fiber optics and all that stuff. Because I made it over 20 years ago, that's why. It was better than any browser out there. It had more functions. But anyway, yeah, I'd like to know if there's going to be a fix for this, because it does not. I mean, yeah, I got the icons too. When I go somewhere, yeah, they flash. It's cool. But you don't have them because you're not me. So, enough of that. I hope Microsoft gets a fix for this. I've tried everything. I've read stuff about it. Just nothing works, man. If they would just simply, like I said, put a little arrow here to show you, or let another taskbar appear, or the rest of the taskbar, I should say, because I cloned this operating system. This was Windows 10 on an old 6-year-old hard drive that was about to fail on me. So I cloned it, and I put it on my SSD I've had for a while, and I say too much. I've heard people say that. That's why I don't like it, because I hear people say it. And when I went to broadcasting school over 2 decades ago, yeah, that's something you don't do, is say, But anyway, that's a long time ago. Let's get back. I'm done with this. Hope Microsoft fixes it. I hope they give you more options to fix this, because right-clicking here and going to the options, and there's nothing you can change. Nothing works. I've tried everything. Nothing. Trust me. Anyway, look at this. Okay, see here? This, I'll put the cursor in. You click that, see the cursor? Now I scroll to the left. I'm scrolling to the left here. What I'm doing is going left. Sorry about that view, but I just want you to see it. So I hit delete. Watch this. When I hit delete, it's gonna delete it, right? And if I click it again, this is one of the cool. There's a lot more. This is just the beginning. See, it tells you what it does. Click here to see your. I'll show you in a minute. Boom, there it is again. See? But no, you're not gonna see it. No, I'm not gonna let you see it. Negative. I clicked something by mistake there. Hopefully that's deleted. So anyway, that's all deleted. Better be deleted. Let's look. Okay, it's deleted. Yeah, I don't care if you know who I am, but I don't want you. Well, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I built this browser between 1997 and 2000. I rebuilt it again for XP, and I tried to rebuild it a few years ago because I wanted to take a lot of stuff out, because a lot of my stuff I didn't want to utilize it. Look at that. Look at that. I'm not dyslexic. No, not me. I'll show you these later, but right now let's go to the toolbar. I think I made this originally for a 600 by 800. That was a standard size screen back then, but not today. And I'm not, like I said, I tried to rebuild it, and the Microsoft stuff I got it would not work correctly. It was supposed to be verifiable stuff. I got it, and it totally jacked up my executable. So I went through and did some things by hand to the list file, added it myself to make it install, but it's not right. I'm just not gonna spend all my time jacking with it anymore. I'm just not. I want to play guitar. But anyway, see this? This will stop, and I made it so that when you mouse across stuff, it tells you what it does. Forward, backward. That was one of my old wolf dogs had. He's not pure wolf. This was Timber. He was high percent. He's just chewing on some deer ribs there. This was my old homepage that no longer exists. You can go there. One of the reasons I wanted to recompile it was, like I said, to take a lot of these things out that I don't use anymore, that I'm not going to use. Like I'd take this out, this no longer exists. I'd probably change that spelling, make it correct. Sound file doesn't work anymore. I had huge diagnostics. I'm not gonna, I might show you my little port scanner, but a lot of these I'm not gonna show you. Because there's no sense in showing you all this stuff. They're just not, because it's cool. But anyway, now let me get back out and let me show you that after all these years, how much of this stuff still does work. Like I said, you mouse across anything and it'll tell you what it does. This used to be free Hotmail, but that's kind of dead now because, you know, you click it and here's what happens. No longer exists. This is a search page I had made. It's bigger than that, but I'm not going to scroll down. It's outdated. This is Yahoo. It still works. It still works. It's pretty cool. Let me go down a little bit. It still works. It's pretty cool. Then MSN, naturally. And another reason I wanted to recompile it was because I keep getting these script errors, and I'm not going to, if I stay on a page, it may do it, and it jacks you up. If something messes up, I'll just go back, and it won't go home because I no longer have a .com. That's what this was, and that's what this was. These were .coms, and now it just goes to MSN. Of course, Outlook Mail, you have to have it installed for it to work. I changed this because they don't have Outlook Express anymore. So now I've made it so you have Gmail or Yahoo Mail. If you want those, you can use those, you know. But also, my browser did things other browsers would not do. Like, see that I made a image of the C drive. See, I built this interface. I built this complete interface. And I got to tell you, that MSDN library kind of sucked. And when it says C drive, you know, you mouse across it, that's what it does. It opens up C. See what I'm saying? No pun intended, not really, but yeah, see, it goes right to C drive. And I built this between 1997 and 2000 originally and recompiled. The main reason I recompiled it for XP was because they changed and moved a lot of your operational files from Windows System to Windows System 32, where it still remains today, because I think they wanted to make it more like NT. I don't jack with computers anymore, don't care, I'm just telling you how it is, or how it was, or, you know, whatever. And then this one here, this is one of the new things I incorporated when I did it by hand, and you can probably see what it says there. Let me mouse across it again. Make it bigger, see, minimize, but it doesn't do that now. The interface that I made has changed because of the way that the calls interact. You know, when you make your code, I mean, the difference between tight code and loose code is the less numbers, dashes, and words you use in your code, the tighter it is. If you can make one call and make it really quick and make it low, then you're a lot better off. It'll be a lot faster than anything that takes about 30 lines of code to do the same damn thing. That's just a redundancy to me. It makes no sense. But anyway, you can do all kinds of stuff here, like, see? And this is Windows 11. I'm in Windows 11 now. So, this also still works. This actually still goes to the Windows Media Player. That still is in the same place. After over a couple decades. Watch. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Come on. This is going to be cool. Boom. It should better come on. I didn't test it. I thought it was going to come on. Oh, there it is, yeah. Down here in the minimize. See, it came on down here. It came on minimize, so that's okay. Then I have a lot of other players and stuff. I had my own original chats. That's a picture of me when I was younger. That's a wolf cursor I made for the browser. Then when you scroll up, it vanishes. You get a regular cursor, see. Then I got chats like ICQ. I would recommend that today if that still exists. It might. I would delete all these. I would delete this because I never used it. I used to install it for people that I knew that might use it. You'd have to install it, and then you could utilize it with that link. But then people's original chats, I had a few of those. I'm not going to, I would delete all these. I would just write my own. See, I wanted to, it's easier for me, or it was at that time, because I spent all my time with the browser interface, because there's a lot more to that toolbar and everything involved with that, and all these calls I made to open all these, than you can imagine. I mean, there was a lot of stuff to build all this, you know. It just, plus I put some decompile protection in it, where if somebody tried to decompile it, they hopefully wouldn't be able to. I don't know if they could or not, possibly. But all these, I mean, a lot of these still work too. I mean, it's just my computer. See, it opens that up. See, opens up my computer. Oh, and another function this had was, I'll show you in a minute, it had drag and drop capabilities. You can drag and drop anything on here. One thing I made that was different. I'm just kind of rambling, but it's all going to fit together. When I made my interface for saving your den sites, which are favorites, bookmarks. Now, when you open bookmarks, it'll appear up here on your toolbar. Watch, I'll click this. Let me scroll that just a little bit. See, I've never done this before and show people how it really worked. People have never known how this worked. You click that, and it should. Oh, did I not click it? See, it's hard. I'm not used to filming. What did I do? Den sites, open den sites. There. See, I didn't hit it right. So these are your den sites saved. I made them as text files because back then everything was smaller, punier. You know, everything was weaker. It's like, for instance, say if I want to save this page. Let's see, what page is this? I'll just use this page for an example. I think I can do that. I don't know. Let's just close that. Let's just go save. And you have to make it case sensitive. Like if you have a bunch of things like that .html, you don't want that. You just delete that. You don't want that. Delete it. See, you don't want that because it's case sensitive and you had a lot of little dots or gaps and slashes. It won't take it. It won't save it. You know, I don't know. I'm going from memory here a couple decades ago. Let's see what happens. Okay. Drop it down again. Huh. Maybe not. Maybe I've already got it saved. It's not a mistake. Let me see what's up here. Let me do the drag and drop capability. And like I said, I haven't shot this or anything. I'm just threw it up here. I don't use it anymore. I've forgotten almost everything about it. Let's go to, where am I at? Let's go to desktop. Let me get it. I just built a page a couple days ago. I got tired of Composer. It wasn't working right. It wasn't saving. So I found this old file that was when I was saving stuff and it wasn't correct. So I just went and got Notab Lite. I used to have that years ago, and it's still out there. You know, I just go ahead and edit this with hand because it has some HTML capabilities. But I just edit. You can do it in Notepad too. But what I can do is just do this. Watch. See that? See what I did? It's drag and drop. Now you can do back then, and this is over 2 decades ago. Remember, I just got, I guess, shut out. Just a little guy, just nobody. I sent this to 2 cows once. I sent this to 2 cows, and they said it didn't work. The executable, I mean. And I was going to make it free for everybody. Wasn't going to charge a dime. Make it free. Everybody could use it. Didn't care. Have fun with it. Nothing in it was malicious. The only bad thing might have been this mini chat that I fixed some of these programs that didn't work. A bit like, where's it at? Chats. See, let me take these glasses off. They're killing me. Well, I better leave them on so I see what I'm doing. Old man, you know, 61. So, just like, for instance, no, not chats. Yeah, chats. I think it's right. I'm dyslexic and my little brain jumbles sometimes. Plus I can't see good. I'm wearing these glasses too far away. I don't know what I'm filming. Like MiniChat, people's original chats, the only one I saved because I liked it. Because you can do cool stuff. And you're direct peer-to-peer. Once you enter your friend's IP address, then it's direct through no hops, not through Microsoft, not through anybody, just directly from you to them. And the cool thing about this is you can like pick colors here. You can like pick a color and say, you know, whatever you want to do. And I was going to later incorporate a way to make this bigger, you know, like it does in different programs like Paint or something, just to make it bigger. You could do stuff, but it's pretty cool. And then you clear it, but I didn't make this. I did change the interface. I made it black. I could have changed it more, but I was going to give credit to everybody who built their stuff. And there's others in diagnostics that's a lot more advanced than that. I have some over here in diagnostics that I am not even going to let you look at because they're too advanced. I mean, it's not going to do it like this one. This was cool. Sorry. This was really cool, but I'm not going to show you because I was going to give the guy full credit. It didn't work right away. It wasn't working for me. I made these two myself. And that's another program that's actually this program down here. My cursor is on right there. But see, they're already free. They already do exist. Many from us. Well, it's like Alive. Alive, I don't know if it exists anymore, but that's back when we used to have dial-up, and that would keep your computer, keep pinging a couple, whoever you picked, different servers to keep you online, so it wouldn't shut off your connection. Just stuff like that. I had a bunch of free stuff, free sites you could go to and get a bunch of free things. I'm not even going to check them because I know they work. They work. They've always worked. Options like, I don't know. I haven't tried any of these in decades. Let's try this, see what happens. If it crashes, I'll just turn it back on. Or if we get those script errors, because if I go to a page, I guarantee, and I'll show you before I get off what I mean by that annoying script errors. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see? Everything here still works, pretty much, unless it's been changed or moved or doesn't exist anymore. Like, see, this, after all these years, this still works. It's just amazing. To me it is, anyway. And let's see, go down here to more diagnostics. And then website analyzers at Xenu, but also I have Xenu down here. That's what this icon is. That little alien. Well, that's just to check your links and make sure if you got dead or other kinds of links. No, I did not make that program. And like I said, I was going to give full credit to everyone, but 2 cows said it didn't work. So what I did was, I went to some friends of mine that I was doing some computer work for and building their computers. I wasn't charging them nothing, but I would say, if I build your computer for you or if I fix your computer, what you must do is let me put Wolf 4 browser on your computer. And they said, okay. That was the only stipulation I had. So I knew it worked. I tried it on because I thought sometimes if you build something on your computer, and when I first built it, like the VB Run DLLs, the dynamic linking libraries, those things, they didn't have them all included. They started including something like XP, I think, and then later, well, now you've got them all, because I'm not going to go through and look them up, different VB Run libraries and stuff. But back then they didn't have them, so I put them in my browser. And I was torn between using the base of Mozilla and Microsoft. I ended up using the base of Microsoft here. But most of their crap didn't work, and I had to rewrite it. Just fucking everything. You know, I use 2 fingers, this index finger and my other index finger. I actually went to college once, which is, 1 year. It was like a, I don't know, Ivy Tech Trade School College. I don't know. Not like, I went to IU and they turned me away. Yeah, turn me away. Fuck IU. But anyway, and if you go to IU and you're a big Ivy, I don't care. Fuck you. I hope you have a good life, man. Hope you do. And anyway, my teacher, when I got to class, she didn't know. She said, how'd you build this? And then I realized right then, at college, if my teacher didn't know how I did it, then I only wanted to be there like to get a degree so somebody would hire me someplace. That was stupid. I mean, colleges, except for that little piece of paper, college is worthless. I'll tell you, I went to school there, and I didn't learn math growing up because, I grew up starving. I mean, when I say starving, I mean my mom wouldn't take food stamps or give me free lunches. I starved. It's another story for another time. But you can't learn when you can't think because you're hungry. Trust me. Go hungry for a few days and see how good you think. Go for a week. See how you feel. But anyway, I'm starting to lose my train of thought. Damn it. But, let me drink water. It's all gone. Okay, well, drink some caffeine. Got a mixture of, hang on a second. I usually drink it black because I'm usually pretty broke. But I splurged the other day and I had some condiments I've been saving, some creamer, and I splurged on a gallon of milk at Kroger for a couple bucks. And I've got some cardamom and crushed up some cardamom seeds in my mortar and pestle and put those in the coffee as it brewed. It gives it a great taste. Normally I drink it black, but sometimes I like the cardamom mixed with creamer, a little stevia, and some milk. It's a different change, but usually I do drink it black, yeah. Anyway, what else? There's so many things you can do here. You can save stuff, like if you're on a web page, you can save a web page just like you can today. Probably easier though. Probably save everything. You can change Explorer's name if you want to. You see, you can change the name, change your system tray name, give you right-click options. Yeah, this stuff works. Of course it works. If you want to see DirectX, let's go to DirectX. Watch this. Click this. I bet it works still. I bet it works. Oh, where's it at? Oh, see? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. See what I'm saying? DirectX diagnostic tool. You don't need, when you have my browser back then, you didn't need anything else. You didn't need an interface for this. This is like, this is your basic shell for Windows. But then you can get other shells too. Like, I didn't make these. No, these are really common though. This one's cool. This Nexus file. Look at this. This dude. Isn't this neat? Look at this. This has some options too. It doesn't have, sorry, I'm not a good photographer, am I? It doesn't have the options that my browser has, but it's got some cool ones. It's got some that make no sense to me. And then here's another one. No, I'm not showing you. Here's another one right here. See, where did it go? Right there. For some reason, it doesn't look yellow. You just look at stuff. I mean, it's got a lot of tools you can use. Things that make, let me see, what was it I seen one day? I don't know. Stuff makes no sense to me. Like, what the fuck is wildcard select? I have no clue. Nor do I care. But these are good, you know, these are good different shells you can use for folders instead of the standard Microsoft stuff. But Microsoft stuff works best with Microsoft stuff, you know that. So anyway, let's find a web page. See, it never did. I don't know why I didn't save this. It should have saved that. Let's go somewhere else and see if it saves it. Like, remember, I have not used this for decades. Once or twice, maybe. Just to look, never checking it out and all this stuff. See what page this goes to. Okay, let's try this. Let's go to save. Let's look at the link. You don't want all these words, so what I'm going to do is delete all this because it won't save it if you have all that. Oh, I'll just leave it that. Doesn't matter. There. Now let's see if that saves it. Okay. Now. Huh. Maybe it doesn't. It used to, oh, I know what it's doing. No, I don't know what it's doing. Well, it used to work great. Maybe it doesn't work anymore. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see? There it is. I'm wrong. It's just keeping that at the top. I don't know why. But yeah, there it is. Right there in Microsoft. Now, I'll show you how it works. Let me show you how it worked. Text file, remember, not HTML files or HTML files, but text files for lightweight, which doesn't matter today. With today's computing power and speed, does not matter. Say let's go to Excite, which used to be cool. I used to have a tiger stripe background, but you know, Excite's pretty weak these days. Two cows, yeah, thanks a lot, man. I don't know what happened with you guys. This browser worked fine. I uploaded it again after I checked it on people's computers. I don't know if I finished that a while ago. And it worked great. So, you know, because I'm thinking maybe since I compiled it on my computer, maybe there's something lacking. I included all the VB Run DLL files and stuff, and their OCX and everything it needed to run. But no, they still said it didn't work. So either they lied to me, or either somebody was incompetent, or somebody intercepted it and blocked it, or stopped it, or jacked it up before they got a hold of it. I don't know. It was in a regular Microsoft installer, so I don't see how they could have messed it up. Especially since that's what they did with software and crap. I don't know. But now we're on a different page. Here's how it worked. You go to Microsoft, you select it, and then you click go. And see, there we are. That's how it worked. So I had drag and drop capability. I had a way to save your favorites and text files. I was going to work on that interface. And I also had a sound file here that I told you about the browser and how I rebuilt it, but it doesn't work anymore. All you have to do is, if I found the sound file or knew what I had called it, then I could just put it back in the folder with Wolf 4, which is the name of this browser, Wolf 4. Then it would work. But see, this is just something I typed, put in there, so it'd tell you kind of like what was going on. I mean, I spent a lot of time on this damn thing, you know. So, and if you want to hide it, let's show. Let's see. This is Den Sites. Watch this. Is open. Now this is close. Now watch what happens. See, it's gone now. And also I got a capability to where I could hide that, if I remember right. It's been a lot of years ago. Yeah, hide address bar, watch this. See, you can hide it, but it doesn't suck it up, make it tight. I was gonna work on that, but that was decades ago. I could have done it, but it's too late, it's in the past. Doesn't matter. And here I go back to show. See? Oh, there's a lot more. I could keep going, but I think this is going to be sufficient. You're going to get the idea. I made a few. I did the drag and drop scanners, dyslexic. Yeah, I made a few notes here. I just jotted down a few notes in case I forgot something, and I probably have, but I don't think it matters all that much about me forgetting. It's not that important, really. I'm just doing it. I don't know why I'm doing it, because no one's ever known. No one's ever really, except for the few people I installed it for decades ago, and they probably didn't even use it or didn't understand the capability of it. But yeah, it's got, I don't know. Yeah, I tested out, did I mention? I probably did. I tested out a typing class with 2 fingers. Yeah. I just typed through, here I go with the again. I just typed with 2 fingers and made it within a certain time limit and got them, amazing being dyslexic, and got them right. And they said, you don't have to take this class. And I'm like, cool, see you later, bye. but 2 fingers. Anyway, my point with the math was I didn't know math. I never learned math. I grew up starving, so I never finished that either. And yet, I went to this class with math I'd never heard of. I don't even know what it was called. And I just looked at the formulas, found the secret was look at the formulas right before the test, talk to the girls, look at the formulas, take the test, ace it. Still don't know math. Still don't know all my multiplication tables. What I'm trying to tell you is college does not mean, when you get a college degree, does not mean you're fucking smart. At least not from what I've seen, does it? I'm sure there are a lot of smart people, and there are a couple that I do follow in some of these social media programs that are very smart, and I admire them greatly. I'm not going to mention their names, but yeah, there are smart people that come out of college, but a lot of them are dumber than hell. And a lot of them get in charge of your life later in life. It's pretty sad. Well, there's a lot more I could do, and there are a lot more things I could show you. But I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm surprised I even made this. I've been thinking about this for a goggle plus. I'm something, ain't I? ADHD and dyslexic, but that's not been diagnosed, but it's quite obvious that I am. When you type the word the and it comes out XHE, or it comes out HTS. I mean, that's not even a finger smudge on the next key. That's across the keyboard. Who knows? That's obvious dyslexia or something. This is a tutorial on favorites. I was telling you how to. Oh, I wonder if that works. Let's see if it crashes it. Oh no, it doesn't. It still works. Cool. All these years, all these free. Oh, I bet if I go to one of these, let me show you one thing, then I'm done. I'm freaking done, and I am not going to show you all that. Okay, I'll show you my Wolf Port scanner. It's real simple. Where was it at? Diagnostics. I'll show you that. I won't show you none of the others because you don't. I showed you the DirectX. I don't need to show you nothing else because some of it's. Well, let's see what system info does though. Boom. Oh, unavailable at this time. Why is system information unavailable at this time? Why is that? It don't make sense. If I close this, I wonder if it crashes. Nope, didn't crash. Cool. But anyway, I want to show you the script errors I'm talking about is one of the reasons, besides deleting a lot of the stuff and changing the spelling on that. And some minor changes, but a lot of stuff I would want to condense and solidify and only have a couple of and not a bunch of. See, this stuff, I bet. Here, my computer, let's check it. Oh, look at that. Hell yeah, it does. Look at that shit. Hell yeah. After all these years. Yeah, but I got shut out. 2 cows said it didn't work, which I knew was a lie. It was a complete lie. This shows, I wonder if, I'm not going to do it because I could crash it. I'm sure it does still work, but things have changed so much. Did I click this one? File Explorer. I did, right? Or did I do Control Panel? Well, let's do 1. We just did that one. Yeah, let's do 2. Okay. Yeah, it works. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. And then let's look here. What is this? Control panel, same as the top. Probably works. Now, I use these. I use a little bit different on this. This actually is the same as. Do I have it out? No, I don't have it out. I got it somewhere, but it's not here. Well, anyway, I'm going to be done, but I'm going to show you the one thing before I forget it. And there may be something I've forgotten, and if there is, well, it's forgotten. Let's go to free stuff. This will probably crash it, right? Let's go to CNET. You've heard of CNET. I'll go to something you've probably heard of. Boom. I bet it starts getting the script errors. As soon as it loads. If it ever loads. Well, maybe that link no longer works. Remember, this is over 2 decades old. One of these is bound to crash it. Not crash it, but give me script errors. Let's scroll down. We'll get a script error. I thought, why is it working so good all of a sudden? Well, I've only tried it a few times. I don't know why it's working. Should be like getting complete script errors and stuff. Where's my script errors? Come on, give me the script errors. Well, this is unbelievable. What's on here? Let's do some more free stuff. Well, it's never done this and not had script errors. That's really weird. This is unprecedented, actually. Let's try Windows. See what happens with that. Microsoft. No. Oh, I know what to do. Let's try some of these programs to see what happens. Let's try Twitter. This browser is no longer supported. Well, no shit, duh. Okay, let's try. I don't use Facebook anymore. I deleted it. Let's try Instagram. Oh, perfect. Works perfectly. Let's try. Where's the script errors? I want to show people script errors. I'm not getting any. What the hell? Makes no sense. Try the free site. Come on, come on. Where are they at? Where are the script errors? Oh my God. What is going on? Where's all the freaking script errors at? Well, this is, I don't know. Trust me, it has script errors on some pages you go to. I don't know why it's not doing it now. I have no idea. It should have script errors all over the place. The only thing I can think of is maybe I'm just being jacked with. Don't know. Well, anyway, here's the browser. The browsers, I'm going to put this video up and see what happens. Probably 2 or 3 people might look at it in the whole freaking world, but that's fine because that'll be 2 or 3 more people that know about it than now. So, thank you. I'm out.